Good morning, good night, and good afternoon. My name is Ellie, and I'm moving my microphone a little closer because I'm stupid. Welcome back to Cat-Rapist Castle. I think it's part 7, I don't fucking know. Happy Epiphany, happy Navafana. I fucking hate today. And I clicked off the goddamn screen again. We apparently saved, like, this defected asshole. It's ball and chain. Defected asshole. Yeah, he's because he's defected, I'm just gonna call him an asshole. My husband's legitimately been asleep, like, all day. I actually went into the bedroom and poked him just to make sure he was still breathing. He's never slept this long. I think he's just not feeling good. And my cat, Lucifer's trying to kill himself, but yeah, he's normal for that. He's a pica baby. So, defective asshole. Oh yeah, that key works anywhere in the castle. Well, almost anywhere. The lockers? What? Basically, the locks are almost all the same. But then, what's the point of locks? Don't ask me. Okay, so, I'm gonna save. I honestly, I really don't know what to talk about today, because I've just been, it's fucking cold outside. We're supposed to get snow Thursday and Friday now in the middle of bumfuck Egypt, Arkansas. We're gonna be real feel down in single digits, but you know that the cold doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Because I grew up in like, states in the United States where we got snow. What bothers me in Arkansas is people do not know how to drive in the rain. They don't know how to drive in the ice, and they don't know how to drive in the snow. A lot of them don't. They don't know how to drive around holidays either. I was thrown in here as a heretic for making a girlfriend. Oh, you want me to go find your goddamn pillow then? Okay, let's talk to these guys. Don't want to die. Come with me if you want to live. Our executions tomorrow will come with me if you want to live. Yummy prosciutto, praise to be prosciutto. Give me your damn prosciutto. I'm horrible. So, I think in my last video I said I was just going to talk about random shit that I did. So, let's see. I didn't do anything wrong. I just don't like prosciutto. I love prosciutto. I'm gonna stomp on you to death now. You don't fuck with my prosciutto. It's so hard to fucking find out here. I just wanted more ingredients for the peppercorn shit. Okay. So, I've worked many jobs. Actually, I don't... Oh, wait. I already made him cry. I don't actually know what I really want to talk about today. Ooh! Prosciutto! Mine! Got prosciutto. Let's see. What's even that great about girls with glasses? Yep. Pork ramen is kind of disgusting. Honestly, I have found that the shrimp ramen tastes like fucking ass. Don't ask me how I know what ass tastes like. But pork ramen is better than the shrimp in my opinion. Red pepper is just way too spicy. So, let me think. Are you going here already? Oh my god, Fluffy! Fluff! Can I take you with me? Oh my god, you're so fucking fluffy! I want to touch you! I want to touch you and pet you. You're just so fluffy! Okay, I'm sorry. I've had my moment. So, I used to work at this... Oh my fucking god. I want to save. So I used to work at this one place, and these guys seem more energetic than usual. Don't worry, they aren't getting out, probably. Probably? We're gonna push the button. The switch to open the cell. You'll certainly die, but will you push it? Sure. Fuck it, right? Roar! This is the name of a band that sang a song, that did a song legitimately called Fucking an Animal. I remember that song from high school. It was like a big thing. In the high school I went to, our mascot was the one thing people did not use. A condom. My mascot at this high school was the Trojan. We called the high school maternity high because there were so many pregnant girls there. And the joke going around was, looks like they did not use the mascot. What the? Holding on the horns, fucking an animal. I'm not even reading it. Crunch. Munch, munch. The teeth of 100 caged rapist cats sank into Yonaka's tender flesh and gladly chewed it apart. Ooh! No scream? So we have like necrophiliatic, cannibalistic cats. I don't consider this flashing lights, but yeah, it's considered flashing lights, so I am gonna have to put a warning in. I'll just put it in the thing and just put a timestamp or something. I don't know. I like how they did it in like a movie type thing. What ending did I get? Bad ending 3, meat party. Continue. Yeah, we're not pushing the button. They sound like angry pigs. They do. They sound like angry pigs. Fuck, I can't do that too much. Fucking angry ass pigs. Are we in West Virginia where the men are men and the pigs are scared? Actually, the real saying is where the men are men and the sheep are scared. I lived in West Virginia for a short period of time. But I used to work at this place called Workman's, and I think I told the Shane story. I'm not sure if I told the Shane story, but if I didn't tell the Shane story, I'll tell it in another video. But let's just say I lost my shit so bad I scared the crap out of a woman who was in the Navy and was my general manager. But I'll get more into that later. This way! Where are we going? Getting to the next floor. Take some time. The stairs only go to floor 2. Oh, that's right. I took a ladder to floor 3. Why didn't they make stairs? I don't know. They're dumb. They're fucking stupid. Must not have thought it through. Nope. No, they never do. They're rapist cats. Their minds are on their whatever their genitals are. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go into the story now. So, what happened was I was working at Workman's, and I was working with this motherfucker named Shane. Okay, I'm just gonna use his first name. I don't like using last names, and you know, Shane is a very common name all over the world. So I was working with this motherfucker named Shane, and he irked the piss out of me. He was like, you know, oh, always trying to have a good time and shit when, you know, you have to fucking work. And I lost it. I, like, legitimately lost my shit. I yelled at him. And I yelled at him so loud that the customers in the restaurant heard me, and I got wrote up for it. But I went over my manager's head, because my manager's name, her name was Christina, and she was just a fucking pillhead. Legitly, she was a pillhead, she was a meth head, she was not doing her job. So I went over the manager and I went to Casey. Casey, I love Casey. I miss her so much. She was a sweetheart. She used to be, I think she was like in the Navy or the Marines. She was in the military. She kept up on her, you know, her training, her routine, everything. But quote her words to me. I'm gonna just basically quote her own words. You are scary when you're angry. I'm scared you're gonna rip someone's arm off and beat them to death with it. That is coming from a person who is ex-military, who has seen shit. Like, she has seen shit. She had been overseas and all that stuff, and she's telling me that she's scared I'm gonna rip someone's arm off and beat them with it when I'm angry. Bitch, please, I don't have that. Actually, I do have recharge strength when I get really pissed off. Like, yeah. I never miss my target, I can tell you that. Especially if I'm throwing shit. But, yeah. This place always gives me the creeps. Luckily, it's just gross, not dangerous, keep moving. So, I had a comment today, and it was this person, they're like, they can't believe I'm 34 years old. I am Italian. Italian women are, like, they are very animated, they talk a lot, they are, like, we are very high energy people, and with me, behind the camera, I'm a completely different person. Like, behind the microphone, I am who I am. If I'm out in public and shit, I am, like, completely different. I act my age when I'm out in public. I'm not, you know, granted, I look like I'm still in my 20s, but I'll give you my birthday. I was born November 4th, 1990. I am going to be 35 years old. My oldest daughter is turning 16 in October. My son turns 15 this January, and my youngest daughter turns 14. Yeah, she's turning 14 in March. I have teenagers. So, yeah, I get carded to buy cigarettes because some dumbass thinks I'm under the age of 21. It just depends. And it also depends on if I get enough sleep or not. What a stench, Bart. You feeling sick, Missy? No. So, like, no, I'm not going to... I don't sound like my age because I am my age, but I'm not gonna hide who I am from people when it comes to me expressing myself. You know, it's like the saying from Toys R Us, I'm a big kid now. I grew up with Toys R Us. I grew up with, you know, it stopped in like the early 2000s where if you had cable, at 10 o'clock, they put on the commercial asking the parents, do you know where your kids are? I grew up being thrown outside after school to go play because my mom or whoever I was with at the time didn't want me in the fucking house. I drank from the magical garden hose, for goddamn. I rode dirt bikes. I stole the neighbor's four-wheeler and wrecked it, you know? I did some stupid shit. I did knife-throwing competitions. But, you know, that was my childhood. I do have good moments, and I have a lot more bad moments. But trauma shapes a person into who they are. Don't worry, I'll help you get out. Got nothing else to do, really. Like, I always have a lot of energy. Right now I'm drinking... Oh, hey, Mr. Skelly Bones, do you still have my drink in you? Yes, okay. So right now I'm drinking juice. Something that is high in fructose, which is a form of natural sugar. Think of the castle as having infinite space. It's always expanding and contracting. Some of us rape as cats. So, like, I am fructose. Guess what? That's fucking sugar. And I have to right now because I'm waiting on dinner to finish, and I'm hypoglycemic. So I don't want to crash. But granted, I'm technically not allowed to be eating solid foods because my stomach doesn't work all the way. It's like it's partially paralyzed due to being anorexic as a child. So don't be anorexic. Don't be bulimic. You won't fuck up your stomach as bad as I did then. Been a long time. I was a regular rapist cat last time I came here. Well, maybe. What made me defect? I'll tell you later. I don't want to know. What, did you end up humping something? So, yeah. But I ended up working at this place. It was like, where the fuck is it? It was a call center. Okay, it wasn't, the hell? It wasn't like telemarketing. It was a call center where people called in and you helped them. And, you know, they left reviews and you got a bonus off the review. Getting dizzy, don't worry, can't get lost, ain't a single fork in the path. So and they would give you like 2 stars, 1 star, 5 stars, 10 stars, shit like that. And it was for a bank. I can't disclose what bank. I can't disclose what bank because I signed paperwork, but I can just say it was for a bank. And I do like prosciutto myself. Shut up. And well, I worked in a department that handled credit cards. legitly, I would get these fucked up calls some days. There was a temporary parasite infection that spread through the castle really quick. Seems it got in the prosciutto. 70% of the rapist cats died then. I was fine though. You're a parasite. He's a parasite. Holy shit, he's a parasite. And well, oh my god, I can still remember this one call. Holy fucking shit. Wearing out. I'm almost there. Okay, so legitly this guy was calling because I can't even remember. Oh, he needed to request a new card and the fucking stupid app wasn't working because the apps were down that day. So he had to request a new card. He needed it expedited because he was leaving for like this trip. He was leaving for a trip. And friend of mine's just ahead. So he's leaving for this trip. But they're a rapist cat, right? Yeah, well, alright, let's go. And I helped him, like, how I talked to them, let me see if I can still do it. Give me a minute. I'm actually gonna, it was like, thank you for being a valued so-and-so customer. My name is Ariel from Arkansas. May I please have your first and last name? That's my greeting. That was my greeting. They'd tell me their name and I'd be like, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Mr. So-and-so. What seems to be the problem today? How may I help alleviate your stress? Yeah, that just sounds so wrong, doesn't it? And he told me what was going on, so I, hit the grindstone, started helping him, and I start talking to him about the weather. I'm like, so, how's the weather in the Northeast? And he's going on about how he's going to be, I think he was traveling to, like, Louisiana or someplace like that to see his kids. The dude at the end of the call, because I'm going into my spill, and I'm like, well, I want to thank you so much, Mr. So-and-so, for being a valued customer of this company I work at. You may receive a brief email of a survey of how I assisted you today. If you can leave a comment, fill out the survey, I would really appreciate it. Is there any other questions I can help you with before I end the call? The dude just legitimately goes, oh, there's just one. Are you single? I sit there and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, I legitimately had to mute the call. And I look at my TL, because my TL was Connor. Dude's a fucking liar, okay? He was a fucking liar. He had a dog named Aloyd, and the dog was 6 months old, and the dog wasn't trained to be a gluten allergy dog, because it takes 2 years of training for a dog to be a gluten allergy dog. The dog was 6 months old. He fucking lied just to bring his pet to work. The dog was a menace. It really was. And I'm not saying that he didn't have a gluten allergy. I'm saying he legitimately was just lying about his dog's training so he could bring his pet to work. But, like, legitimately, I look at Connor. Connor looks at me, and I'm just like, you can see it on my face. I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? And the dude, because I muted him, I could still hear him, but he couldn't hear me, and he goes, Miss, are you still there? And I unmute myself real quick, and I'm like, I am terribly sorry for that brief pause, sweetheart. I have to politely decline. I am married. But thank you so much for flattering me. Seriously, that was a gist of a lot of the calls I dealt with. I even had one where this dude legitimately told me to put him on hold for 2 minutes. 2 minutes! Which I did. I take him off hold and I just mute myself, and like legitly I could hear him screaming at other guys, telling them to shut the fuck up. Cause like, okay, so when you hear like people talking in the background and stuff, you're supposed to go, just to let you know, this call is being monitored and recorded. Legitly, I had to unmute myself and do that. You're here. Yeah. Long time no see, blood spirit. But yeah, that was just 2 of the calls I dealt with in that hellhole. Didn't think you were alive. Well, I was sentenced for death, but this girl here, you see. I see. So, in short, you want to go to the next floor. Yep. Right. Be careful. You know what awaits there. You know what waits there? The danger zone. I don't fucking know. I've been watching a lot of Archer. Yeah, I do. But it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be 35 years this year. 35 years old this year. I have my body, like, legitly, I have burns on my arms from jobs I've worked, calluses on my hands. My hands look fucking old because I work on cars as a hobby. But you know, I try and take care of myself with all my medical problems. And it's hard. But I'm still here. My servant. He'll send you. Thanks for the help. What the fuck is that? It's a little dude! Little dude. I've been playing for like 20 minutes and just rambling, so I'm probably gonna finish this video up. Girl. Yes. I'll pray for your safety. What are you praying to? Because if you're praying to God, you can take that one and shove it up your ass. I was raised Roman Catholic, but I do not worship God. Don't care. So, I'm going to end the video here. Good morning, good night, and good afternoon. My name is Ellie, and I'm really glad you joined me today in another rant of word vomit on Rapist Cat Castle. If you like my video, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Leave a comment down below telling me if I'm a piece of shit or not. Don't really care. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. And remember, keep smiling, my lovelies. We must confuse the world. Ciao!